How y'all doing? It's Dwight here, coming at you with another one of these videos. And today I was browsing over on Facebook and came across this guy by the name of Pastor Greg Locke. I didn't realize that this guy actually had a big following. You know, he's verified, has all kinds of followers. And this particular video that I came across, as of right now, has over 60 million views. So clearly a lot of people are seeing this. Basically his gripe is the area in which he lives. They've made it legal for transgender people to go ahead and use whichever restroom they want to go into. You know, if you're male transitioning to female, they allow you to go ahead and use the female's restroom. If you are, you know, female transitioning to male, obviously you would go into the male restroom if that's what you want to do. So, you know, obviously he's a little pissed off about this, so let's go on ahead and see what he's got to say.
Hey guys, Pastor Greg Locke here. So I didn't want to just believe everything that I've heard in the news media the last 48 hours. So I walked right through the front doors of our local Target, went to the customer service desk, found a manager, and I asked, "Can you please help me understand your new bathroom policy?" To which she shrugged her shoulders and smirked, knowing no doubt this question was coming from others. And she said, and I quote, "Well, basically, there's a new law that's been passed, and because of that law, it's our policy that you can now use the restroom that you self-identify with." To which I said, "Excuse me?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?"
She said, "Yes, because of the new law, you can now use the restroom that you self-identify with." I said, "Like right now?" She said, "Yes, sir. Whichever bathroom you self-identify with, you are welcome to go and use right now." To which I pushed the issue, and she said, "Well, let me give you the number to our corporate headquarters if you need further information." And no, Target, I need no further information to know that you have lost your ever-loving mind.
Whoa, calm down there, riff-raff. The woman, as I could tell, was probably, you know, she's being professional about it. Talking with him, explaining the whole situation. So I don't know why the hell this guy's getting so pissed off. I mean, hell, if anything, all she did was just explain the law and that they're going according to law. I don't really see the problem with that, but let's see what else he's got to say.
Are you kidding me? Your political correctness has caused you to do something extraordinarily stupid.
So you're getting pissed off at Target for political correctness, even though they're acting according to the law? I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't see why you're putting the blame on Target instead of just, you know, I guess applauding them in a sense for, you know, actually respecting the law that's been passed and them acting according to it. Okay? You're the only one getting pissed off about this. You're the only one that's behaving stupid about it because you already heard it on the news and you couldn't accept that fact, so you decide, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and start harassing the employees at Target so I can find out more about this. I don't seem to get your problem here, but whatever.
You know why? Because you're not targeting and being inclusive to transgender people by doing this. They make up 0.03% of the population. What you are targeting are perverts, pedophiles, people that are going to harm our children.
Hold up. So you're saying that Target ain't being inclusive to these people, even though they're being inclusive to them, saying, hey, whichever restroom you want to use, go ahead and use it. I mean, that sounds pretty inclusive to me. And then this whole, you know, stereotype idea, oh, transgender people, all these people who identify as, you know, a different gender, you know, they're all perverts and they're gonna rape our children. Well, in case you don't fucking already know, the only times I ever hear about children getting molested are usually from maybe priests, pastors. Hey, but that's just me, that's just all I've heard. Absolutely nothing about transgender people or people that identify with the opposite gender doing anything at all. So yes, they are being inclusive to these people. You, on the other hand, are trying to get it segregated, separated, say, no, you cannot use it because, oh, you have a different lifestyle than I do and I do not approve. Oh, woe is me.
Let me tell you something, I'll be blunt about it. Before I got saved by the grace of God, I used to smoke a lot of dope.
Ha! I see what you did there. Blunt, smoke a lot of dope. All right, go ahead, continue.
But I've never been that stupid. Are you kidding me? The bathroom that you self-identify with. That has to be one of the most ridiculous moves I've ever heard of in my life. And I'm well aware of the fact that many other individuals, as well as businesses by and large, will probably take the same route because they think that they're being politically correct, when at the end of the day, they're being ignorantly naive.
Holy shit, back again with the political correctness shit. Seriously, do you not even hear what the fuck you're saying? You're saying you heard on the news that this is a new law, a fucking law. So, what is Target doing? They are obeying the law. If other stores, other areas want to partake in that, they're probably gonna have to, because it is the fucking law. Do you not understand this? It is a law to allow transgender people or other people that identify with a different gender to go ahead and use whatever restroom they want. And all this ignorantly. Shut the fuck up and use one goddamn ignorant, you ignorant piece of shit. Aside from that, you can't even inform yourself on what the hell you're talking about. You're saying, oh, well, these transgender people are going to go into the restrooms and molest my children. Oh my God. You have no stats to back that up. No info to back any of that up. So you going ahead and saying, oh, well, they're not being kind to transgender people, and they're not being inclusive, and it's just political correctness. It is the law. We are all people, and you can't even back your shit up with any facts. Okay? So, before you want to go ahead and start judging people, why don't you just start going ahead and finding out information prior and making sure that what the hell you're saying is actually true? Because you got a real big following, I can see that. So, rather than just spewing out ignorance, start talking facts. How about that?
So guess what? Hashtag Target missed the mark, because this was a very, very dumb move.
Alright everyone, get over to Twitter, get over to Facebook, anywhere you can. Go jump on the gram and put in hashtag Target missed the mark. I'm sorry, Pastor, but once again, you're being a little redundant here. A target is a mark. Okay, when you go to a shooting range, are you shooting at a fucking target or a mark? You're shooting at fucking both of them. You don't take one target and throw it at the other. A mark, target, same exact thing. I get you were trying to be a little punny there. Hey, you know what? You get an A+ for creativity in that sense. But come on, man. Seriously, you're gonna say that this is a real stupid move? Once again, as I already mentioned, you can't back up what the hell you're saying with facts. You keep being hypocritical. Oh, well, they're not being inclusive to these people. By allowing that, yes, you are being inclusive. You, on the other hand, want to just strip transgender people of that right altogether. Okay? That's what the hell you're doing. You're being stupid. You don't need to be attacking Target for obeying the law. Alright? I seriously don't get this whole rhetoric. Oh, they're gonna molest the kids. Everything's about the kids, ain't it? Everything's, oh, it's always the children. There are plenty of children who go ahead and end up getting molested or even raped in a restroom. A man going into the men's restroom. There have been cases where boys have been raped as a result. It happens. It happens. Alright? Now, I ain't saying that's okay. I'm just telling you, it's not going to be the transgender people doing it. You got to be looking out for your kids. You got to be making sure that that shit doesn't happen. What are you going to do? You're going to let little Susie in the bathroom by herself and stand out there for the next 2 hours and not question, hey, why is my kid taking so goddamn long? You got a little boy, just go in the restroom with him to make sure some motherfucker ain't trying to play with him. Jesus Christ. Look, you know, you shouldn't be throwing in the kid, oh, save the kids, because I know it's way beyond that. That's not your issue. That is not your main issue. Alright? Hey, maybe good old Dwight don't agree with it as much either. But, you know, I would see it as being something maybe, hey, we can have a restroom for transgender people. Something to where they're more comfortable being in as we transition into being accepting all over the country and as we as a nation move forward, because people like you are the reason that we're still back in the fucking Stone Age and we can't go any further in our progress as this country gets better. Instead, you just rather see it go back to the good old 1800s. Yeah, nothing but good old white men just owning land and owning slaves and women. Fuck them. They don't need no rights. They don't need a vote. My God. Look, obviously, this is a guy who doesn't understand tolerance. This is someone who doesn't want to inform himself. Yeah, sure. He's got his big congregation. And then a lot of them are probably going to listen to it. And look, you're not giving a good name to Christians. You're not giving a good name to religion. I just got to throw this out there because I've met plenty of pastors, majority from around where I live, pretty damn conservative. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you're over here saying, oh, well, you know, these people, oh, they're just something else. We need to just toss them aside. They ain't real people. Then you're going to have a problem because this whole country is pushing itself forward, but we're making progress, social progress, and you just want to keep us behind. I met plenty of pastors who understand this. And you, Mr. Pastor Greg Locke, remember, Jesus Christ even said to love everybody. So why don't you go ahead and start helping put the Christ back into Christianity instead of being a fucking bigot and learn to act goddamn civil. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Go ahead and leave a like if you wish. You know, go ahead, put a thumbs down. Tell me how, you know, I'm a political correct piece of shit who just doesn't understand the world and that God is going to come strike me down because you said so. Alright. Once again, thanks y'all so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day.